Hello viewers, welcome to Hyderabad Blues on Cricket Analysis. This is Sai Prakash alias Sai Prasad. This is again a special video. Again, after a couple of days, we are going to have a second test also. Not couple of days, at least the next match. I'm not uploading this video because India lost by innings to South Africa the first test match. It's only general opinion that how the selection process should be. I'm not in a position to advise BCCI because they're big people up there. But as an analyst, when I look at different things, the reasons for losing and winning, etc., and availability of the players, enthusiastic players who wanted to debut for India or maybe wanted to play for India, those who have played for already for India and again still waiting for their chances like Shikhar Dhawan and etc., Rahane and Pujara and all. The discrimination should not be there. They get demoralized for not selecting them into the squads. That's the main thing happening. But when we have three formats of the game, T20, ODI and Test format, maybe we may have to fix some age group to represent a particular format of the game. Thanks to again IPL, because of the IPL, there are so many players getting high priced and they are also getting to participate in IPL, and accordingly they are also performing to their respective teams. If at all, if you plan correctly, I'm not saying because we are losing and winning a part of the cricket, I'm not denying the fact, but the only thing is to how to get a better performance out of the players who wanted to play for India. Suppose T20 format is there, means after playing for under 19 and all, some players get picked up for particular team, and T20 format also they're getting to represent. Like that, there are ample of players who are waiting for to their debut to T20. Like that, again, ODI format also, some players who have played for T20 beautifully, magnificently, and they're still there waiting to get chance into ODI format. Similarly, the players who have played for T20 format and ODI format, again, they are trying to get their opening chance in Test match. So, all the formats of cricket only, I'm not denying the fact, Test match is being a real cricket, keeping in view of the seriousness of the Test match, 5 days we need to play. Technically, we need to be fit and determined to stay at the wickets and perform for the country. In that scenario, why can't we fix some age group so that a particular age group player will fit into that format, and also try to see that he determined to safeguard his position in the team, to continue in the team. In order to continue in the team, he tried to perform. Mentally he prepares himself to be in the part of the team. No matter who is the captain, who is vice captain, who is wicket keeper and all, the combination only matters here. For example, if you ask me what is mean by T20, T20 formats means anyway players are coming out after about 19 years and they are playing for respective zones and all their teams and all, then they get selected to IPL. Out of which we should, if we can make a team, a player which is less than 23 years only to be selected into T20 format. Anyway, the fastest of the game, the quickness of the game demands physical fitness as well as mental fitness, and the player is determined to exhibit his skills within available 20 hours. That means if we can select a player of that age group below 23 max, so that definitely the player who coming out of the 19 years and these 4 years actually will get ample of time to get determined to play for India, and the competition will be there, and the player who gets selected by the board for a particular T20 format definitely try to put his efforts 100% to give 100% to his team, and the result will be in a better way. I'm not denying except the World Cup loss, Definitely, India T20 team is better team thanks to some young players who are contributing. And this shuffling of the players, seniors try to replace the youngsters and they try to give the captaincy and vice captaincy will be in the hands of seniors and they ask you to lead the youngsters and all. That's also a part of the management. But how long they will play for T20 format after crossing 30 years, 32 years, 33 years? Still, I get doubt why Shikhar Dhawan is not getting picked up the test match. Rahane still has an ample of experience and age group also to play represent to the test team. Pujara need to be considered. Vridhaman Saha need to be considered for test. Like that, so many players are waiting, still waiting, getting dropped, still waiting, getting dropped. This confusion BCCI is creating. That's what, in my opinion. So if you can fix a age group for the T20 format point of view, maximum 23 years, maybe 1 year you can take 24 also. But 24 to 30 years players supposed to be in ODI format only, irrespective of what their profile is, whether bowler, batter, or all-rounder, spinner, wicket keeper, irrespective, the competition between that age group will be there. The players who are crossing 25 and up to 30 years group we can make. See that some selection process is there, some academy is going on their age group, so that the 30 years, above 30 years players, up to 35 years max, they should be considered for test match only. If that format, that training methodology, that selection process, if we can adapt, the failures of yesterday's match will not repeat because the player is determined to play only test match. He is getting ample of opportunity only to play test match. Unless he performs, he will not be retained again to test match. Definitely, he plans his own techniques, skills, develops his skills, how to stick on the wickets, so that only the yesterday's match, if is observed, only lack of stability on the pitch, partnerships, and the domination of the South African bowlers on their pitches, home ground conditions. And Indian pitches are not as fast as if you see the South African pitches, so they not get used to that kind of environment. Suppose a player is getting only to play only the test format, then he try to practice accordingly. He try to make himself mentally and physically to fit himself to the test match only, so that anyway he is getting guaranteed that he will get, if not this series, suppose England series is coming, the players who are not getting chance, that they didn't get chance in this test series, England series, if somebody is getting opportunity, means definitely start preparing himself to fit himself to the test format. So senior players need not be continued. I am not saying because Rohit Sharma has failed in couple of innings. Rohit Sharma has contributed more than enough to the Indian team. He is one of the best players, one of the best openers in the world. Like Virat Kohli is also making himself to fit into all formats of the game. But in the future, I think Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma will not be playing to the T20 format. That way, that decision is good. But even then, I try to re-emphasize that failing of the player need not be determined based on their uh, form levels. Sometimes player may go out of the form levels. Maybe other opponent is over dominative in their approach and the bowling skills if they adopted the pitch conditions and all. If you see, suddenly a player coming from 20 overs format to again 50 overs format, again 50 overs format to test format, sometimes he may not adjust. That's the reason I'm saying that this should be age group of T20 format players, maximum 23, 24, maximum 24 we can consider. And for 25 to 30 years players need to be kept reserve. They should not be get picked up to T20 format irrespective of what profile they have, what successful they are, rate they have. But they should be allowed to play only ODI format. For example, Sanju Samson. Why is not getting picked up? Suddenly Surya Kumar Yadav appears in T20 format. Tilak Varma is not getting enough chances. Ishant Kishan always getting dropped. Why? Jadeja will not get picked up. Kuldeep Yadav still continuing to play. So these are the things we have to keep in mind. This is my, as an analyst, I'm not adding any new point here. I'm only just debating this point once again. So the T20 format requires only the people who are younger than 24 years, 25 years. Maybe they are capable to play T20. Maximum matches they get opportunity. Once if they start proving themselves in the competition, they get succeed, then they get promoted to ODI format. In ODI format, they will get a chance to play 3-4 years. That means here 3-4 years and therefore 8 years career already completed. He is a senior most now, so he is capable to play test match also. So test match preparation starts from 30 to 35, maximum maybe from 28 or maybe 30, 35, 34 years. What are the capabilities allows him to his physical levels available the players they are in the queue. So these things can be planned in an ascending order instead of descending order. Suddenly tomorrow if you see some other player will come and say Muhammad Shami is not getting picked up in all matches, he is getting dropped. And Siraj, now his body language and his bowling skills now more suitable to test match now. So less Siraj is limited to test matches only, so that we have a standard of bowling. Umesh Yadav is not getting picked up. So these are the defaults in India. Indian board actually we hesitate to experiment also. Unlike Australian board and New Zealand board and England board, we try to hesitate to experiment. That should not be the case. Anyway, when you are in a position to accept the winning and loss in a equally, so why we are hesitating to have this kind of format and experiment, so that better results will come out. I'm not saying India is not best team in the world, one of the best teams in the world. The ODI format also, in T20 format also. Because we lost one World Cup, we should not say that India is a bad mood or bad. But the only thing is that there are reasons for that. That's the same thing I'm discussing. They have prepared themselves to win the World Cup. They have won the World Cup. In spite of winning all the matches, why we should only lose that match? That means they have different plans. They have come out with their own plans. They know how to beat the opponent. They know how to, nowadays because of technology, they can watch the previous matches. They know the weakness of each player. That's the reason the people will win. They have their own plans to how to beat opponent. See the Sri Lankan team now, how it has become. How West Indies team, how it has become. Because lack of technology, lack of application, the board's position, their country's economical position, the mindset, everything will also influence the performance of the team. So that's the reason I am saying, keeping in mind of all selection board respectable selectors there over there, having played for Hyderabad League for about 12 to 13 years, I can visualize the where it is lacking. As an expert, I'm not saying an expert, but as a like any other expert, I follow them. I follow their guidelines. I follow their comments, keeping in all in mind. I'm just uploading this video, sir. If you agree with my points, please do support me. Hyderabad Blues or cricket analysis, and correct me where I am wrong. But use my mail ID. Good luck, Prasad at the rate of gmail.com. Definitely, I will revert back to you, sir, with my answers and correct myself. Any good point is there to learn from my side. Thank you so much. Bye.